I announce our next two speakers, Dina Porat and Mark Weitzman. I'd like to announce an initiative we as conference organizers prepared for you. Mark and Dina, could you please come while I announce this? And then afterwards, when we're done with this, I will introduce you. You most likely are all painfully aware of the situation in Poland and the proposed and even decided legislation about the Shoah and Poland's involvement in it. We as conference organizers are shocked, as many other people around the world, and we think that our conference should not remain silent about this issue. We think that it's simply not an option to have a conference which wants to fight anti-Semitism, which wants to develop concrete measures to effectively combat and hopefully at some time erase it, and then not to address what's happening now, today. So we have prepared a not so brief statement, I must say, which Mark is going to read to all of you, and we hope that you agree we can have a vote on this, and then release the statement to the press, effective immediately, as a response of our conference to the situation in Poland. So thank you so much, Mark, for preparing this.
Thank you, Herman. Thank you, and I will just say...
That's your thank you.
As we say in regard to the statement, from these words to God's ears. But nonetheless, it is not so long as statements go. The title is Anti-Semitism Scholars Condemn Recent Polish Actions that Legitimize Anti-Semitism. We, the assembled international scholars and experts on anti-Semitism, call on the government of Poland to withdraw its proposed amendment to the Act on the Institute of National Remembrance. This law, if implemented, would gravely inhibit freedom of research and speech and would severely distort the history of the Holocaust in Poland. It poses a direct threat to Holocaust survivors, scholars, and all those who research and retell the story of that dark period. While we also agree that the term Polish death camps is historically inaccurate and should be strictly avoided, we firmly reject all attempts to educate through threats and criminalization. We also express our deep dismay and concern about the recent manifestation of anti-Semitism that have appeared in statements from the highest levels of the Polish government and elected representatives and in state media. These statements have created an atmosphere that challenged the ability of the Jewish community to continue to exist in Poland and have brought controversy and shame onto Poland's international reputation. Both of the manifestations described above fall under the categories described in the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, IRA, Working Definition of Holocaust Denial and Distortion, and Working Definition of Anti-Semitism. We call upon Poland, as a long-standing member of the IRA, to live up to its international commitments and to reject any action that falls under those definitions. Finally, we also wish to express our concern about the growing trend of democratically elected governments to legitimize anti-Semitism through words and actions. It is our hope that our conference, by gathering the leading international experts on anti-Semitism together with an eye towards suggesting policy recommendations in the fight against anti-Semitism, can thus help bring about an end to anti-Semitism. That is the statement that we have prepared, and it is our hope that you will all endorse it so that we can issue it publicly to whatever effect it will have, but at least it'll be a moral statement on our part, and will put us on record as commenting on what is happening currently in Poland. So I don't know what the procedure is. If there are any objections or any issues, or can we take it as...
I hope I can take this applause as a consent. So if I don't hear any objections, we regard your applause as a unanimous consent to publish this statement as it is right now. Thank you so much.